While opposition members support the amendments to the Pension Act, others dismiss it as a ploy.
I see an attempt, Madam President, to play on the minds of the pensioners. I see an attempt. I perceive an attempt to make pensioners believe that this government is improving their lives and giving them a livable wage. That's my perception.
Opposition Senator Herod Stanislas also welcomed the increase for pensioners, but called for more to be done to provide residents with relief measures for the hike in the cost of living.
I welcome this intervention, this support to our pensioners. However, I believe that there is a lot more that the government could have done, can do, to make it even better for the pensioners and the most vulnerable who are going to benefit from this amendment.
The debate would take a turn when Senator Stanislas referred to the government with a controversial term or derogatory colloquialism, quote, Indian giver, end quote.
This government, when I look at what they're doing, their modus operandi is like an Indian giver. The Indian giver, Mr. Deputy President, is one who gives a gift with one hand and takes it with another. That's not racist.
Senator Lisa Jawaher would also reference the term while criticizing the opposition for finding fault with the government's legislative agenda.
Here comes the opposition this afternoon, Mr. Deputy. And interestingly, speaking of the Indian giver, here comes the opposition today, standing and saying that they support this amendment, but with their usual tactics, add the conjunction, but. I waited with bated breath as to what this but would represent. But on this side of the House, where we have continuously encouraged intellectual levels of debate, we could not understand what the opposition meant by the but.
Leader of Government Business, Senator Gideon Ferdinand, stated that the opposition only contests the government's policies to get ahead in the political game.
They understand what that means for the psyche of the people of this country, and they see it as one of the nails in their coffin in opposition. That's how they see it. That's how they look at everything in this country. Every single policy that this government introduces, the opposition does not see the value of it to the people. They do not see the value of it to the economy. They don't see the value of it to the country. They see the politics in it.
The amendments to the Pension Act would get the green light despite the heated debate and opposition criticisms. Government pensioners will now receive a minimum of $725 a month, up from $500. Additionally, the NIC pensioners will also see an increase, with no pensioner receiving less than $500 a month, effective August 1st, 2024. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.